Joining me now is author and political commentator Shamika Michelle.
When God looked at man, he said it's not good for man to be alone. He gave him a woman. He didn't give him a village. He didn't give him the community. He said, be fruitful and multiply to this man and this woman. So it's supposed to be God, husband, wife.
If you always do what you always done, you will always get what you always done.
Reasons. I mean, we've talked about this that often I date younger men. And a lot of it is because
Let's stop on that, folks.
oh my God, we had a
Several
great dinner.
snaps on that
we
one.
had a great dinner, by the way, where across the table, your husband goes, but why? And I said, well, maybe because I can.
Yes, preach. This is what I'm saying. Tales from Tracee's.
It's fun. It's very fun to share.
Tracee tale.
But
I'm sorry.
But one of the
younger man.
reasons, though, that because I had to ask myself that question, I was like, what is this about?
Yeah.
Because I want a partner. And so often, and it's not just that I'm older, I'm also very embodied. I am a full, very whole person who knows myself, who is in charge of my life, and who lives a very full, just robust life. So it's not just age, it's like life experience and sort of a difference. But I had to ask myself the question, why? Why does this keep sort of coming up other than they're hot and gorgeous?
There's that.
There's that. But a lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks. And anything that starts to smell of that for me, I did enough of it where I was controlled and felt like I was a possession or whatever those things were, or prize and I have no interest in it, and I will not do it again.
Girl, please. Tracee Ellis Ross is 52. Okay. Now, this whole toxic masculinity, first of all, can we go back to Michelle Obama acting like she's not a beard, talking about because you can? Come on, Michelle. You're not even hip. It's not hip to be a beard to a man who fantasizes about other men. I don't like this whole fake, wearing the braids. I'm hip. We're not buying it, okay? And then your brother over there looking like a bare-faced, I only deserve Lunchables type man, looking confused. And I realized he is married with children. But something not right. There's a kink in the hose. But anyway, fast forward to Tracee Ellis Ross, 52 years old, never been married, don't have any kids. Miss set it off with the straight backs. That's a little bit fuzzy because you're mixed and you know what I mean? I'm assuming like a headscarf don't work for you at night. Let's talk about the toxic masculinity that you claim men your age seem to have, where they feel like a woman is supposed to be this, a man is supposed to be that. All I hear, that's all I hear. I want the world to know. Miss Diana coming through. They had more than one man, multiple baby daddy. And I love Diana. Listen. Since you've been away, I've been down and lonely. Since you've been away, I've been thinking of you. I love Diana Ross. But I'm hearing a little bit of confusion that trickled down from a woman with multiple baby daddies. Because there are specific things that a woman should do and a man should do. A man should be the leader. So what I'm hearing you say is you want a young man, not just because he's fine, and they are, not just because he's fine, but because you want to control him. Nobody's trying to control you. Men are leaders by nature. They were created to be leaders. So the fact that you have an issue with that is what I'm hearing. All this men my age are controlling is some BS. Men your age know what a woman is, know what a man is, and know that a woman was created for a man. And you can be very slick with it if you want to. A lot of these younger men, they are awake. And they don't want some loudmouth, bossy, unruly, thuggish, thottish. I need to be in charge. I can talk back all the time. You ain't gonna tell me what to do. I don't need a man. They're not having it either. So you're in la la land. Okay? Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough to keep them from moving on. Apparently, that's why you're single. Tracee, this is silly. You're 52 years old. If you really want a partner, you're already fit. You're nice looking. We know you're successful, although most men don't care about that. But you got to be agreeable. You can't feel like you wear the pants, regardless of who your mother is. You can't feel like I'm so successful, I don't have to be submissive to a man. I'm so successful, I don't have to be agreeable. I'm so successful. Now you can hang on to your success, which is fading. And you know, half of you is white and white cracks, okay? You're going to be old, wrinkled, and alone. All by yourself. Don't want to be all by yourself anymore. Get on board, Tracee. Or it's just going to be you and your girlfriends. They're through thick and thin. Men are not dealing with it, young or old. What I heard you say is I want to be in charge. I want to be in control. And what I heard Michelle say, shut up, Michelle. I'm annoyed. I'm just annoyed that you feel like we're buying the whole Barack is not a beta male. We're not buying that. Yes, he was the president of the United States. Yes, he was installed. And yes, he was more concerned with the LGBTQ. The P is silent. And apparently the D is silent in divorce because nobody's buying this happy marriage. P.